What's up, everyone? All right, well, today is day 9 of trading in St. Martin. And today I traded GNS, leading gapper in the market. Gapped up about 100 and maybe 20%. It's currently sitting at 101%. So if I switch here to my gap scanner, pre-market, I use my gap scanner. We gapped up 142%. We had a high of over 150%, and then we have pulled back a little bit since the open. But this is our leading gainer in the entire market today. This is the stock momentum traders have been trading, and we already have 73 million shares of volume. That's over $280 million in volume, based at $4 a share. Of course, the price has been changing as the day's gone on, but in any case, so this one we really got some good action starting yesterday. This is a continuation stock. Yesterday it was up 200%. So this from just a couple days ago, it was down here at 50 cents a share. Big move. And the company had news out this morning that they hired I think it was an ex-FBI investigator to investigate naked short selling of the company's stock. So, they're trying to sort of fight a battle against what they think is naked short selling of their stock. I don't know all the details on that, but I traded the price action. I'm a technical trader. I was aware of the catalyst, and I just traded the action. Didn't trade it yesterday. Of course, yesterday morning I got green and shut it down at about 9:30, and at that time this one was still below $1. There's nothing really interesting for me. But as the day went on, it squeezed up, and in the afternoon around lunch it hit 215, which was a big move. It pulled back, and it was a grinder all day long. It was holding up well, and then pre-market 4 a.m. squeezes up 425. It hits that level, and I drew this ascending resistance line connecting the 1215 and the 425 a.m. Candles. So pre-market, as it started to squeeze up here at about 7 a.m., it came up to right into that resistance level. And I was like, okay, we're into resistance. But it was actually able to break through that, which was great to see. I took my first trade on it at about 7:30. So 7:30 right in here. And I actually took it as it broke through this resistance line at 7:30 a.m. at about $4.15. It goes up to 425, 428, 430, hit a high of 435. And on that first trade, that put me in the green on the day. So today's a day where I did not go in the red. I started with my first trade being green, and I just kept adding profit from there, finishing the morning at $7,318.73 in one day. Not bad. Small trade on COSM. So I kind of knew it wasn't going to be a good setup, but I just took a 1,500 shares on it, made $40, whatever. So GNS was really the one I was focusing on. So my first trade started at 7:30 a.m. and I just kept trading it. I took a ton of trades on it. This is a 1-minute chart. It's a 5-minute chart. Could switch to the 10-second chart. I started to get a little bit more aggressive on share size as it moved higher, buying these breakouts. We had a nice little breakout there from 493. I bought that. We got the move up to $5, dipped down, came back up here to 502, pulled back, then it squeezed up to 509. It dipped down, it runs back up here, hits a high of 519. It pulls back, it came back up again. So we got some really nice dip trades on this off of moving averages, and some really nice breakout trades on it as well. It was good for dip trading. It was good for breakout trading. The only thing it wasn't good for probably was trying to short it, because it was a grinder that kept moving higher. But right here, this was, so we had a couple of nasty rejections. We had one right here at off of about 460. So that rejection there pre-market was based on it hitting the double top against this pre-market level here, 460 and then 460. So that rejection, I didn't like that. I was like, I don't know, guys. And it sold off and it curled back up and it blew through that level. And then that's where I was like, okay, it's strong. Buying this dip right here at 475, 477. And we got that squeeze there up through 5, up to a high of 540. But then we had this strong sell-off. I bought this dip during this pullback, and I'll show you where I got in. I got in that dip at let's see, where was it? It was 472, where I saw it sort of basing out right here. And I bought as soon as it broke this level at 477. And we got a nice pop there from 477 up to $5, right? Ended up going up to a high of 515. And then at the open, so this is the opening bell. Look at the volume. That first candle, I mean, it was, and this is a 10-second chart, this was a ton of volume. And so what ended up happening here was that it was actually so much volume that my level 2 window was freezing. So it would freeze, nothing was updating, and then all of a sudden it would be new price. And that, I mean, the thing is, this had like 8 million shares a minute for the first couple minutes. It was a ton of volume, and there was so much running through the level 2 in the time it sales that my island internet couldn't keep up with it. So this is the second time I've had that problem in the 9 days I've been trading here. So, you know, that happens, but it doesn't happen at home unless I'm having a problem with my internet. But on a normal day, that would never happen at home with fiber internet. But here, you know, it happens. So anyways, at the open, I was like, there's too much volume. I can't, and I'm free. My level 2 is freezing. So I'm just going to have to sit on the sidelines. I got one trade. I punched it when I thought it was like $5. I got filled at like 485. I pressed the sell button when I saw 517. I got filled at 497. And I was like, okay, I can't trust what I'm seeing. I'm done. And then really, as it's been pulling back, now my level 2 is fine. The volume's come down a little bit, but it's pulling back. So, you know, that's it for me. What a day. A great day, a really nice finish to the week. Well, the week didn't start so well. So you saw the recap on Tuesday. I lost 6,000, and then plus 6,500, and then plus some commission. So I was down like 7,000 on Monday. I made back, I think it was 2,500 or 2,600 on, Monday the market was closed. I lost 7,000 on Tuesday. I made back like 2,500 on Wednesday, and then yesterday I think was like 3,000 or something. So I knew after yesterday that I made back more than half of the loss from Tuesday, probably like 2/3 of it, but I was still in the red on the week. And I knew I was going to need, you know, 3 $2,200 days in a row, roughly, to make back that loss. So anyways, I ended up doing it. And today got me back to whole from the loss on Tuesday, and now gives me some profit on the week. Would have been nice if I didn't have that loss on Tuesday, but you know, this is trading. Losses happen, and I just had to settle in and start to dig myself out of the hole. So, you know, the fact is this week I've probably had, you know, 7,000 today, 3 yesterday, that's 10, plus 2,500 on Wednesday, so 12,000. I've probably had at least $16,000 of winning trades, you know, maybe even 20,000 in winning trades. But then I also had probably $15,000 in losing trades. So I overtraded a couple of the wrong stocks, generated some unnecessary losses, and at the end of the week, I'm finishing with probably only about $5,000 of profit, which I say only because that's a little shy of where maybe I'd like to be for the week. Having said that, it's still a great week when you think about, you know, keeping things in perspective. $1,000 a day, more or less. It just came in a sort of funny way of losing and then making it back. But it's fine. It is what it is. It's a green week, and January so far has been all green except for one red day, which was the Tuesday $7,000 red day. So one bigger red day, but otherwise it's been a pretty good month. Not having home run trades, but also trading, you know, half the month so far on my traveling trading station, and I'm content to make a little money and you know, not overstay my welcome. So that's the name of the game. I hope you guys enjoy this recap, enjoy all the recaps. I posted a link in my recap from yesterday for a 2-week trial at Warrior Trading. I'll put the link for that down below in this recap as well if you guys are interested in checking that out. And I'll see you guys back here on Monday morning. Study up, and reminder as always, trading is risky. My results are not typical, and there's no guarantee you'll find success whether you trade on your own. You'll learn from me. Don't try to blindly follow me or anyone else. Practice in a simulator before you put real money on the line. And we'll see you guys back here on Monday morning. Enjoy the weekend. See you on Monday.